Yo, what is good, people? It's your boy at DFS Mastermind _ over on Twitter. I'm outside right now as you hear the birds chirping. Know what I'm saying? We about to go ahead and get into this massive MLB slate. We got a lot of options at pitcher. I'm not at all suggesting that the pitchers I suggest will be the best pitchers, but I'm going to give you two pitchers that I think can get the job done. And if one of these high-priced pitchers absolutely go off, and when I say go off, I'm talking like 30 Draftking points, maybe 40. The only people that I feel may have a chance at doing that is going to be Garrett Cole. I'm not really on Barreus today. I think Robbie Ray has tremendous strikeout upside, but I'm a little afraid of Washington. Like I said yesterday, Corbin actually, he did okay. He didn't hit value. He wasn't worth paying up for yesterday. Rick Porcello is okay. The best pitcher on a lot of models behind Garrett Cole is going to be J.A. Happ. He has been balling lately. He's taking on Texas. I've went Marcus Stroman, and then yesterday I also went with Jaime Garcia. Garcia let me down. He got in trouble in the second inning, and it was all bad, man. He was doing okay, but in the last inning, he allowed 2 earned runs, which brought his total down to like 4 or 5 points. I was still able to cash in my cash game, so it wasn't a total waste, and a lot of people paid up for Carlos Carrasco, and the boy got rocked, man. I was definitely not on him, so I'm glad that he did super bad as well, because it allowed me to cash. Of course, Carrasco was very high on, but my two pitchers on today's slate, I'm gonna start off with Tyler Chatwood. He's gonna be my favorite. Yesterday I was on Jose Catana, and we get Chatwood in the same situation, taking on this Milwaukee team. Milwaukee Brewers, they have a lot of power, but the strikeout is real with this team. This team allows a ton of strikeouts. I'm gonna go with Chatwood, man. If he can keep his walks down, that's been his biggest problem. Has a K rate of around 24%, I believe. So if he can get those walks under control, he will be A-OK. So I want to go ahead and recommend him. Dude, I just seen my cat just kill a mouse live, like just now. So that's a little crazy. And he's going up under the tree, and he's about to enjoy him some early breakfast. So that's what's going on in my life right now. But yeah, I really love Tyler Chatwood in this situation. And another guy I want to go after is going to be Luke Weaver. I know on a crowded slate, his ownership will be pretty down. Pittsburgh, they have an implied run total of around 3.6 or 3.7, I believe. I think that's a very decent total. I like this guy's K upside. He's been struggling in his last couple games, but I'm going to trust in him, man. I think he's a very, very decent pitcher, so I want to run him out. I'm doing mid-price pitchers today. If I can get 20 to 15 points, both of these pitchers should be able to squeeze out the win. That's what I'm hoping for, get the extra 4 points, and we're gonna call it a day, man. And now I have a lot of money to spend up on my bats. I can get a lot of explosive hitters. To each his own. Whatever hitters you feel like paying for. I don't want to recommend too many expensive hitters. So I'm going to get into a few cheaper guys that I'm really locking in on. At first base, we have a ton of options as usual on a crowded slate. But the guy I want to use at first base is going to be Ian Desmond. I really want to attack Caleb Smith on this slate. He's one of the worst projected pitchers on the slate today, but Colorado's implied run total is only around 4 points, 4 runs. Something is not adding up. I think if he's going to be one of the worst pitchers, I think Colorado's going to have to score way more points. I'm not really afraid of Miami's bullpen as well, so I'm definitely willing to run Ian Desmond out as my first base slot. And I know that may seem dumb. Other options we can use, we can look at Justin Smoke. I think he's way too cheap. And if you want to pay up big dollars, man, Hanley Ramirez, of course, is in play. We seen Miguel Cabrera have a hell of a game yesterday. So those are just a few other names. I like Jose Abreu in this bounce back spot. He did pretty bad yesterday in both of the games in the doubleheader. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and rock with Ian Desmond. And by the way, Colorado is going to be my top stack on the day. I think they're super overlooked on today's slate. And yeah, they're very cheap, man. So we can get a lot of these guys. I would definitely have Arenado. I like Trevor Story in my lineup as well. So you can see where my head is at. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple outfielders that I'm really on. I actually have Blackman in my lineup as well. So I am definitely on some of these higher priced Colorado bats. I want to stack it up. But other options we can look at, I think Seattle is another, not Seattle, St. Louis, the St. Louis Cardinals. I think they're another team that is going to be overlooked, man. They seem to be in a very, very decent spot. Have an implied run total of around 4.3, if I'm not mistaken, something around there. It's a decent total, not super high, so they will go overlooked. So with that being said, I'm gonna look at Azonia. I think he's gonna be in a very, very decent spot on today's slate, so I want to go ahead and lock him in, very, very cheap price. And then my catcher, I want to match him up with Yadier Molina. I think this is gonna be a nice way to get a two-man stack. I'm not stacking this team all the way up, but I do think they will offer some points going up against Kingham. So those are three of my top bats. Let me give you a bonus bat, man. This is gonna be a dinger, man. We looking for a dinger for sure. I actually forgot who was the other guy I had in my outfield. I know I got Blackman. Let me go ahead and plug him in. So who was the last guy? Yeah, I forgot who I had. I know I didn't go down this far. Let me go back up. A bonus dinger, man. Who we gonna go with? I like Michael Brantley in this spot. I think he's in a decent spot. But that's not gonna be the guy. Y'all, I honestly don't know. Look, let me go back and let's see who I got. Dahl. It's another stack, man. It's just another piece of my stack. So as you see, I'm not even going to erase it. This is my lineup that I'm running out today. I'm just doing a little light $5 entry, single entry tournament. Not nothing too heavy today. I'll probably enter a little cash game as well with the same lineup. But hopefully y'all found this video helpful. I want y'all to bless up. I want y'all to cash out, and let's get to the green line, man. MLB season, let's get it.